I've got some answers.
Okay. Okay. I want to bring that further. I would like to take that a little bit further, but I am not interested in Maya. Back to science. But that's interesting. So Hylia is apparently seeing through the lens of Ishiza.
I'm on it.
Oh, you wanted something? You could say that. Been trying? Forget I said anything. It's not important. Captain, a word?
What's on your mind?
You've spoken to Aethys, which means you know what we're up against. If the fleet sailed up to him and fired every cannon at once, I imagine we'd have a fighting chance at taking a chip off his kneecap. There's no stopping him, is there?
Not everything can be solved through violence.
Get used to it. That's how things get done in this part of the world.
She sighs away some of her tension, rolling her shoulders and cracking her neck.
I suppose there's a certain appeal to recognizing the inevitable. We don't have to waste our breath trying to stop it.
It'd be nice if the gods summoned the courage to intercede.
Said every sailor whose ship started taking on water. It reminds me of the first time I shot to kill.
Oh, I have to hear this.
There he stood, a pirate captain barking orders from the forecastle. Out of everyone's range but mine. The wind toyed with us. I took aim, never thinking I'd make the shot, but then I felt this awareness, like someone out there was aiming me. A cannon blast took me by surprise. I squeezed off a shot, expecting it to fly wide, but the bullet took my target between his eyes. I don't know if Bareth kicked open a door or the Sky Mother held my hand, but that man was meant to die. I've got that same feeling now. Better or worse, I know that Aethys is meant to succeed.
Ever question your career
Choice
choice?
is a funny word. I never planned to live by the gun. One day I put a bullet through a bronze Oa while the Ranganui happened to be watching, and the rest was history. I can still take pride in my work, if that's what you're asking.
Time will tell if Aethys getting what he wants is good for the rest of us.
Hope I didn't take the wind out of your sail. Whether or not we can change anything, at least we can say we were there. That's more than most people get.
Let's be off.
Ahoy, Captain. What can I do?
Well, hey, tell me what's on your mind. Sure thing, Watcher.
Yes. You only have to ask.
Nothing on you.
Great and terrible things are at work. And once again, you seem to be in the middle of it.
Yeah, that tends to happen with the main character.
The Rawatayans we passed will doubtless spread word of what you've done in Hasongo.
But others will want to know what you've seen. They'll look to you for answers.
I have to report truthfully.
You make it sound so simple. Don't you worry what will come next? What events you might move forward?
If I thought about it that much, I'd never do anything.
I wish I had your clarity.
What is this really about, Aloth? He sighs through his nose, his lips pressed together.
It reminds me of the question that drew me to the Deadfire. The one I've been avoiding. I promised to tell you what I was doing among the Animancers at Port Marge. As you may have guessed, I was observing them, gathering information on the various Animancy operations in the region.
So you're spying on your friends?
Not out of malice. There was simply no better way. Animancy is a subject of particular interest to the Leaden Key. Through it, I hope to pick up the trail.
Yeah, that's smart.
Merely a first step. After that incident in Old Valia, I thought more about the Leaden Key and its particular composition.
Mostly lunatics in robes, as I recall. Esmir cackles gleefully as Aloth's thoughtful expression dissolves. After a moment, she fades away once more. I do not.
If you two are finished...
No, bring her back out.
It's existed for over 2,000 years. Say what you will about its motives and methods, but that's an impressive tenure. That's when I realized how short-sighted I'd been. To think I could undo the Leaden Key without understanding how it works. I found references to an ancient Leaden Key cabal in the Deadfire. Possibly one of the oldest, if accounts are credible. And they appear to have been working independently, without direct intervention from Theos, for almost 2 millennia.
So you think that by observing them, you can learn how that Leaden Key works?
And how to destroy it, yes. Most sources refer to them as the Painted Masks. But I haven't met anyone here who knows that name. I don't know where in the Deadfire they are exactly, but I was hoping we could look for them together.
Finding an ancient Leaden Key sect somewhere in a monster-ridden archipelago. Sure, easy.
Well, the Watcher who survived the wrath of the gods, I would hope so. Anyway, it's late. I suppose that's enough from me.
All this chasing after Aethys, it's brought back memories of the Saints' War.
Tell me.
Just how scared everyone was, mostly. Everybody put on a brave face, made all these claims about what they'd do when they met a god in battle. There was no sadder sight than a group of us talking big, trying to outdo one another. Even the fella that led us, he used to say he knew all these different ways you could kill a god, if you were so inclined. Of course, at night he'd grind his teeth so hard it sounded like he was chewing rocks, in case you were curious if he really had it in him.
Wotica couldn't stop me, neither can Aethys.
See, when you say it, I'm more inclined to believe it. Or at least to believe you believe it. Point being, the prospect of facing a god makes cowards of most all of us. Now, here I am again, on my way to meet Aethys. Some ways I feel the same. Edgy, sick in my gut. But it's different this time. Might be because of you.
How's that?
We haven't gone to pieces yet, for one thing. At least not on the outside. You could have let it all end back at Cadnua, or even Gilded Vale. But you're still going, even knowing where we're headed. Haven't forgot who you are. There's part of me thinks we aren't gonna make it out of this. When I get to... What do you think?
Balls!
We gonna survive all this?
When I get to thinking like that, it helps to remember how you've held together. I think I already failed at that one.
Hey, if you died once, how bad could it be to do it again? I go back and forth myself. Every time we see one of those big footprints, it reminds me not to get too excited. There's a good chance we die out here, halfway across the world from anywhere I ever called home. But if I can face it like you, maybe it doesn't matter.
Been good having you along.
I mean it. Don't know where I'd be right now if you hadn't come through Gilded Vale that day. I'll tell you what, though. I'm not one for big promises. But I'm gonna beat up as many people and monsters as it takes to get you your life back. You got my word on that.
Man. Eder. Just a bro from the beginning. He smiles with one side of his mouth and gives you two heavy swats on the shoulder that reverberate up and down your spine.
Is there something you want? You only have to ask. Well, even if he has taken a special interest in you, I doubt he is any less mad than I predicted. And I doubt Bareth and the other gods will consider your debt to them fulfilled. Merla, all of it. But this is just the same as before, no? The gods are playing their games and leaving us to settle the wager. We need to find a way to turn the tables.
Okay, well, I guess we're all done with that. I suppose we can just head out of here. All right, back to Nekataka we go. Here I was thinking we'd already be in Nekataka solving like 50 more side quests. Oh my god. It would be an honor to host the savior of Hasango at the Kahanga Palace. Good God. Alright, so I finished up some quests. Alright, Wild Mare, that's in the first area. Alright, when the game lets you explore back to Nekataka. I know! I know! Finally when I'm like, alright, we can start doing the main quest now. Let's go explore for the main quest. Main quest's like, no, buddy. You gotta go back to Nekataka. Anyways. Already did that one. I think there was like 2 I did, wasn't there? With anything Kosovo, I just keep. I need to get stuff anyways. Oh, so I only did 1, but I have 2 heads. Weird. Oh, one of those heads is probably for later. So first supplies, because I need supplies like oh wow. Ooh, I like that. Ooh, I don't like that. So much busy work and backtracking. No wonder why I fell out of this. So far like I said in the last stream, so far I'm actually at the point where the only thing that's keeping me together Oh, good God. Never mind. Really? I need money. So I guess before I even do that, let's get up here. Oh, damn it. I need to be at the darn bannered mare. Bleh. I guess Barath wants to have a talk with me. Where's that book at? How my siblings sprained and postured after the events at Sango, but came no closer to consensuous. I cannot stomach such disorder. Is it just me, or is there no voice? Huh. I thought every voice in this game, except for main characters, was voice acted. I mean, didn't the devs even say that every voice of dialogue other than the main characters was voice acted? I'm gonna hope it's a bug. Anyways, you didn't need to reignite the Aja lighthouse. Aethys had already gone. You could have tracked him to his next destination, but you opted to help the colony instead. Why? Shrug? Keep your secrets. In some like corner of the beyond, I'm certain that whale is having a good chuckle. I already know the storms wreathing Pokokahara have gone still. We felt the change ripple through the beyond. The flow of essence has been cut, a serious disturbance to the local ecosystem, but perhaps one that discourages foreign meddling. My instincts were correct, and you are not content to let matters sit undisturbed. Good. I will continue observing your progress. So, you killed that upstart pirate and put an end to his delusions of grandeur. Bravo. I thought I might chide you for slaying a ruthless and effective leader, but something about a righteous vengeance always brings a smile to my face. Easy, God, man. We didn't come here to get nitpicked. And that's exactly what's happening. We're getting nitpicked.
If you desire answers, look no further. I have several.
Now I'm salty. Tell me about the enlightened society you once had. Gamer. Oh, I think we even asked these anyways.
Wotica nods stiffly. You feel her presence drift as a breeze.
There's a good chance I may never open that book again.
Yes?
Just drop kick the book in the sea, let Anja deal with that annoyance? Yes, I completely agree. Completely agree.
Yes? You look like you have something on your mind.
Game, what is this? You tell me he has something to talk about, and yet you're not giving me any of the options. That's all. Jesus. What does this represent myself at the Royal Palace in Nekatari to give an accounting of what happened? I suppose we talk about the wreckage. Whatever, a matter of important. Oh yeah, we need to go to... How many quests actually take us to other islands? All of them, except for this one. Except there's some...
Thank you again. The Harapo epic is in the right hands at last.
Alright, let's do this. Quick save.
Do not leave me in suspense, I say. Have you found Matario Cozy?
Sorry. I guess that's something I need to do. Oh well.
I prefer something with a little more stabbing.
What the blazes is this?
Tell me.
Oh my god, people. What? Get in the proper position, please. Thank you.
You return intact. Nagati is not always kind to those who travel upon her domain. A messenger from the jaws of Tangaloa speaks with the voice of wisdom and change, I say. It is fitting that yours should be the voice that tells of Hasongo's fate. What did you see there?
Naga took over the colony after Aeth has drained the Adra. I killed them.
The snakes are on edge. Where comes this new boldness? Far be it for me to complain if they make trouble for outsiders. What of Aethys? If you know why he terrorizes the Deadfire, speak on.
He makes from Mogren's teeth, but I believe that is only a waypoint. Tapping her chin, Onakaza nods and weighs the matter. At length, her even expression spreads into a pleased and knowing smile.
If Aethys makes for Magren's teeth, I say the Rathun will grind him to dust for the praise of their warrior matron. Even if they fail, it will be an enemy cleared for my plate. This is the gratitude of Nagati, I say.
Rathun?
The fiery children of Magren, devoted to their mother with a fanatic zeal. Bothersome, but the least of my troubles now. From Port Mage to Hasongo to Magren's teeth, Aethys follows a rich vein of Adra. It takes him northeast to more interesting territory. In the deepest memory of the tribes, we have told stories of Magren's teeth. Embellished sailors' fables, Akira, but not without some truth. My people speak of treacherous seas, lakes of fire, and the ancient warriors hammered to life on Magren's anvil. Ashen Maw is the grandest and most accessible of the peaks. It is the sharpest tooth in Magren's jaw. Prepare yourself for a fight.
Any chance of support ships to accompany the Defiant?
Akira, would that our resources were not so entangled in other parts. I cannot send ships to Magren's teeth any more than I would send paper dolls to a furnace. If you make preparations in Nekataka, I say we can help each other. I must keep the city's peace, and I have only so many arms and eyes. While the Deadfire screams, I would see Nekataka outlast the storm to come.
Some people are dicks. Some people are selfish dicks. Anyways, what do you need from me?
What I need is a lasting peace that will outlive my dynasty. But I will accept peace of mind for now. What do you know of my water shapers, Herald of Bareth?
I know they gave Rawatai no end of trouble in the early advance.
Akira, if you recall history, then you know why I am protective over the guild. My water shapers are the levy holding back Rawatai's advance. An adept standing at the prow of a war canoe is enough to send the fleet scrambling for the shallows. This reminds me, I owe the Hazanui a basket of koiki in remembrance of the Battle of Nakaroatl.
Sending your enemies a warning?
The voices of the dead echo through Tangaloa's mouth, wailing of their missteps in life. I merely ask the Hazanui to listen. While the problems of Aethys and overindulgent admirals plague these waters, I have summoned the masters of water shaping to Nekataka. Now would be the time to confer with Guildmaster Myru, but she does not answer my summons.
Do you think something is wrong?
It is too early to grow a forest from this coconut, but I would not dispatch you if I felt at ease. The guild can suffer no setbacks. If Myru shirks her duties, her queen would know the reason. Nagati, do not abandon us now.